Good morning. A little bit of a devotion today. So, what do you do when you realize that forgiveness is a process? It's not just some one time thing where you say that I forgive you and then all of a sudden things are daisies, roses, and petunias. Forgiveness is a process, it is a process of healing. And usually, the reason why we have to forgive is because we've been hurt and we've been offended, or we feel that someone has wronged us, or we may have actually been wronged. Forgiveness is something that you have to do sometimes moment by moment, day by day, hour by hour, for whatever length of time you need. Because oftentimes, the one that we are forgiving is the one who we're still around. It's not somebody that, we've blocked off and all of a sudden, we can forgive and forget. But if you see that person daily, if you have to encounter that person on a regular basis, it is not something to where you can just say, oh, I forgive you. It's something to where I have to make a conscious decision every day when the thought from the hurt and the offense is still present, when I can still feel it. I still have to forgive. And I'm not forgiving for the other person. I'm forgiving for me. I'm forgiving for my freedom because I want to be free from the hurt, and I want to be free from the pain, and I want to be free from the anxiety, and I want to be free from the bitterness. I want to be free from the feelings and the emotions that capture me because of the hurt. And the crazy thing is, most times, it's something that when you see the person, the hurt is still there. So now, not only do we have to forgive because it is a process, we have to now also cast our cares over to God, because He's the one who can take the hurt. And as if forgiveness wasn't enough of a challenge, right? God even challenges us to love past the hurt, love through the hurt. And many times we don't want to do that. Who wants to love somebody that's hurt you? Where they do that at? It's like, okay, guys, so not only do I have to forgive, I got to love them too? Yeah, yeah. Because loving someone, loving past the hurt, let me rephrase that, loving past the hurt does not justify anything. It doesn't make anything okay. What it does is it gives you the strength that you need to love people the way that God loves them. You can't love a perfect person because there is no such thing. And you have to love them because God did the same thing for us. As He is, so are we in the earth. He's a loving God. He loved us and He forgave us. So we must love and forgive others. Is this process easy? I absolutely do not think so. I think that in the beginning, it's hard as I'll get out, but I think that it will get easier as the time goes on. I don't know. I just can speak to where I am right now, where I woke up hurt because I replayed something over in my mind. And now I have to say, God, that is between you and that person. I choose to forgive. I forgive them for hurting me, whether they knowingly hurt me or not. I got hurt, and I forgive them for hurting me. I forgive them for offending me, and I release the offense through forgiveness. And I release the hurt through forgiveness. And I choose to love today. And I ask you, Lord, for your ability, for your strength to love through the hurt. Because I know that in my own might and strength, it is not possible. But the good news is, with God, all things are possible. So as I wrap up this little devotion, I will say, God is greater than your pain. He's greater than the trials and the tribulations. Let Him love on you today, and let Him show you just how good He is. Because not only will He help you love through the hurt, but He will ensure that you are given everything that you need to walk in forgiveness and to walk in complete and in total healing. It's going to take some time, but if you make the choice to cast all your cares on Him, He will show you just how much He cares for you.